Hey guys, Blak here. It's been a long time now since the last video I made. I know I don't make animations nor artworks this time because I was very busy on something else or I was very lazy at the time being. However, it seems you aren't worried about me because you were busy on something else, so that's fine. Anyways, without to do anything, I was wondering I wanted to make a vlog video about what I've been doing out there instead of making artworks nor animations. So, in this very first video, I'll be discussing about Retroid Pocket, an Android handheld game where you play every single games of various home-based and handheld video game consoles. Further details will be fully explained in this video, so I hope you guys behave well and having a great day as I am about to start my first ever vlog video. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin! So before I get to know about the meaning of Retroid, let's go back to 2023. It was a year that before I know about Retroid, I started playing PSP games on my phone with a controller, just because playing a PP SSPP on a phone with fingers on the screen is kinda very hard. When PP SSPP is not enough to keep me from boredom, I decided to stop. I went to the internet to see if I could get more interest for me. When I search about other emulators besides PP SSPP, there are videos about various emulator consoles such as Unburnic and Retroid. I was intrigued by all of this. When there's an extinction of consoles from the golden age, that means they're forgotten and you can't use them to play your favorite games anymore. But until something's new come out from the surface, and that is the rise of these emulator consoles, which means there's definitely still hope for all who still wants to experience from their past childhood. So as for me, still intrigued by all of this, it's plausible to be interested about that, so I'll let it slide to that for now. The next year, 2024, in May, days after reaching 1K subs of my YouTube channel, I haven't forgotten about the portable emulator consoles that I've been experiencing about that last year. I realized this experience about the emulator consoles could definitely keep my stress at bay, and this opportunity could be like a gift as a reward for reaching 1K subs, and super satisfied to see that way. I decided to tell mom to see if I could convince her to buy it for me, but to no avail, she has no money to buy it. Only wanted to look at it rather than buying it, so it's a deal. During our bonding time, we went to the mall and headed to the game store. I convinced the store owner about emulator consoles, either Retroid and Unburnic. But before I could get interest between Retroid and Unburnic, I need to know first between Retroid and Unburnic. First, Retroid has many emulators, and the Unburnic has less emulators. Buying an Unburnic console would give me stressful time to play as this console has less emulators to try and play with. On the other hand, Retroid has more emulators completely from various VG companies than I ever could imagine. This Retroid will definitely worth it to keep me straight from stress, and so I show my biggest interest to that. Once examined about the Retroid, mom wants me to buy it, and this makes me surprisingly confused. I thought she says she doesn't have any money to buy it in the first place, and I was like, what the fuck? Damn mom, you serious? Anyways, I was so surprisingly excited to have an opportunity whether to buy it or not. But not buying a Retroid now will spend my mom's money for something else, and that opportunity will decline and have big stress very thoroughly. So I dealt with that now. However, the Retroid that I wanted isn't here in their stocks, so they request a pickup to bring the Retroid here. It's going to take a while to deliver to their destination, so with that being said, me and my mom decided to go home first and come back soon once the delivery has arrived. The next day, while waiting the delivery to be arrived at their destination, I decided to make a list of video games, which is very large amount of lists to play with. Perhaps Midnight Club, Metal Gear, GTA, Mario, Resident Evil, Ace Combat, and other else. So the next day, my mother got a message from the game store says the package has finally arrived. So we decided to return to the game store to retrieve the package. Upon returning to the game store, we tell to the store owner to see the Retroid that I've ordered, and there it is, Retroid with a retro skin. Inspecting through the Retroid, it runs perfectly well. The emulators are needed to install before using it to run games, and other options that I needed to apply. And with that every touches are finished, it's time to bail because I need to return home and start putting games and try playing them to see if they work well. As I arrive home, I head upstairs to my bedroom to unpack the handheld console. As I opened up and checking out the Retroid, however, my Retroid ran into some problem, perhaps a boot loop. I managed to fix it carefully because I may accidentally get angry and about to break the console. Further on, once fixed, I need to charge it before putting the games first. After that, once fully charged, I get started on placing games and testing them for my Retroid if they are 100% playable. There are some games that they are really interesting to me that I want to talk about them, like Time Splitters, a time-traveling shooter series which is similar to 007 GoldenEye game where you traverse yourself from time to time and fight against enemies throughout the eras. Then there's Phantasy Star Online game that I've been interested about that series for a long time. So this game is about you play whether you are a hunter, ranger, or a force. Then you'll fight, help out folks who are dire in need, and support your friends respectfully during your journey. Doom, the biggest FPS game ever where you play as a marine soldier who was fighting against demons with his trusty double-barrel shotgun along with other arsenals in his pocket. Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, the only fighting game that I want to play that has a largest amount of fighters to play them. And especially two Gundam game. One is a game where you play either the Earth Federation Titan or AEUG, Principality of Zeon, to fend off the enemies in the area. And the other is a fighting game where you brawl each other one-on-one with mechas. Alright, that's all I could tell. Ever since I tested and played my favorite games, they run very good, but unfortunately, my other favorite games didn't run so well. Anyways, it took several days to put games on my Retroid because I think too much of which favorite games that I will put in each of every emulators. Now that I am finished putting games, all I need to put the finishing touches for my Retroid is screen protector to prevent from such large dirts and stickers, which is full with video game designs. I already ordered them, then as soon as I got them, I'm placing them over to my Retroid. First the screen protector, then stickers, and voila! It's all finished. Now it's ready to play anywhere, anytime. Well, there you have it. The story of my YouTube channel 1K subs milestone gift. This is my first ever vlog video. There are more things to make about for my next story, but I got some things to take care about, so the next tactical vlog video will have to wait. If you want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and look forward to see more recent videos soon. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.